Please remain standing for our invocation, which will be offered tonight by Daniel Cummings, the director of our campus ministry team.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Please clear your hearts and minds and join me in a moment of prayer. Dear God, thank you for this night of celebration, for some of the most dedicated students we have here at St. Thomas Aquinas. As we approach the end of the year, help us to contemplate the lessons that you taught to us. With these contemplations, help us to embrace your spirit, the spirit of power, the power to help others and make the world a better place. The spirit of love, the love of all, the spirit of self-control, that we will all do what is right, Need these spirits, need you, and love, truth, power, and justice for all. We ask this
Thank you, Jacob and Dan, for you. Welcome, everyone. Please be seated. Welcome, everyone, to the 2016 St. Thomas Aquinas Honors Convocation. My name is Bob Murray, and I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It is my pleasure to host the ceremony this evening and to begin tonight's proceedings by introducing the president of St. Thomas Aquinas College, Dr. Margaret Fitzpatrick, to offer her welcome.
It is my joy to be with you this evening and to celebrate the accomplishments of our students through the teaching excellence of our faculty. I'd like to welcome you and to introduce a man of leadership and vision, the chair of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Donald Riley.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of St. Thomas Aquinas College, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to our 2016 Honors Convocation Ceremonies. Tonight, the SAC community, with its motto, "Enlighten the Mind Through Truth," will convey honors plus doctorate degrees on 3 exceptional leaders. Additionally, we will award the prestigious Laetare Award medal, recognizing 3 individuals who each have given 20 years of outstanding service to the college faculty and administration. In addition, we'll have the presentation of Honors Convocation Awards, the Betty LaSala Award, the Environmental Writing Award in honor of Rachel Carson, and the John Roberts Award for Excellence in Literary Studies. But most important tonight, we recognize the outstanding academic accomplishments of our students, who will be inducted into the Distinguished Academic Honor Society and enrollment on the dean list. SAC, as you all know, is a very exciting place to be academically and athletically. The college is continuing to expand on all fronts, and our enrollment of 2,800 full-time and part-time students participate in over 100 programs in our School of Education, the Arts and Science, and Business. We also provide our students the opportunity to study abroad in Europe and stay and study beyond right here in the U.S. St. Thomas Aquinas College faces the coming years ahead with self-assurance that comes only from a proven record of educational eminence and distinction. Always looking forward with a commitment to quality and all our scholastic endeavors, and now dedicating itself to the sustainability of not only our environment, but the world around us. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I congratulate our doctoral honorees, our administrators, our faculty, our staff, and our students. And finally, allow me to extend a hearty, enthusiastic job well done to you, the parents and families of these outstanding scholars we'll announce tonight. Again, welcome and enjoy this wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Riley. As you all know, tonight we gather here to honor the members of our college community who have shown extraordinary commitment in their service to the college or to their communities off campus, to honor those who have excelled in their particular academic discipline or in their profession, and to honor those whose scholastic achievement has been exemplary as a whole and for a sustained period. Assisting us in this pleasant task, we are joined this evening by a number of dignitaries from the college and from the regional and national community around us. So I now invite the following members of those communities to stand as I introduce you for recognition. You've already met the president of the college, Dr. Margaret Fitzpatrick. I would now like to introduce you to some of the distinguished members of our state party. Mr. Lanny Cohen, Chief Technology Officer and Chair of the North American Country Board of Capgemini. Dr. William Farrell, past Chairman of the National Association of Japan-America Society. Mr. James O'Connor, retired Bank of New York Wealth Management Executive. We are also fortunate to have with us on stage a number of members of the college's Board of Trustees and other honored guests, all of whom are joining us to celebrate the 2016 Honors Convocation. And I ask them now to rise as a body for our recognition. stage to my left, you will find the faculty sponsors of the Student Honor Society. These members of our community will be individually introduced later, but I ask them now to rise as a body for recognition. Because last but not least, I would like to introduce you to the rest of the wonderful St. Thomas Aquinas College faculty seated behind tonight's student honorees, and I ask them to stand as a body for honor. And I now invite Mr. Lanny Cohen, current member and former chair of the Board of Trustees of St. Thomas Aquinas College, about whom you will hear more later, to the podium now to offer his Convocation Address.
President Fitzpatrick, Chairman Riley, fellow trustees, Dr. Murray, fellow honorees, esteemed faculty, administration, my daughter Maddie, my great guests, friends of the college, parents, and most notably, our honored students. It's a true privilege to be with all of you, to receive such a humbling recognition, and to have this opportunity to share some thoughts with you this evening. The good news is I only have 5 minutes on this evening's program, and my welcome is consumed pretty much all of it. Hence my commitment. Frankly, tonight is really not about me or any of us. It's about you, your accomplishments, and what lies ahead. Never before has the future landscape of education, business, public service, and charity been blanketed with massive opportunities to innovate, to experiment with new ideas, and to do so with yet to be identified colleagues from across the globe, and with the potential of truly making a real and lasting difference in our world. Think about the prominence of innovation since you came to this college. Social media, mobile devices, driverless cars, robotics, machine learning, drones, wearables, and many more. And it's not just the obvious companies that are innovating, such as Google, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Samsung, and Tesla, to name a few. Now we see innovation becoming increasingly evident and commonplace in more and more corporations, education institutions, and enterprises of all types around the globe. Take Google using balloons to bring Wi-Fi and the internet to remote and rural areas such as Sri Lanka. And both the pace and volume of innovation quickens. As one of the great innovators of our time, Bill Gates comments, never before in history has innovation offered promise of so much to so many in so short a time. Yet the new, the innovation and real difference making requires experimentation, risk-taking, even failing. Amazon is happy to have one successful breakthrough idea out of 10. At best, only 5 out of 100 innovations in business truly succeed. In turn, your professional future won't be too dissimilar from your personal future in the sense that adversity awaits around many corners. I want to leave you tonight with a simple yet important tool to carry with you as you finish up your studies at SAC and pursue an exciting future. It's a practical tool to use when you encounter adversity in your professional and even personal lives. Not that I wish adversity on you, but given the amazing opportunities you have in front of you to innovate, to experiment, to take risks, and to make a difference, failing and the adversity that comes with it will be present. This is a good thing. This is part of your growth and your tuition, no matter how large, pales in comparison to the adversity thousands upon thousands of people in this world deal with every day. The American author and great salesman, Og Mandino, said, "Remind myself in the darkest moments that every failure is only a step toward success. Every detection of what is false directs you toward what is true. Every trial exhausts some tempting form of error, and every adversity will only hide for a time your path to peace and fulfillment." More simply put by Abraham Lincoln, we can complain rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. Second, respond to adversity, don't succumb to it. No timeouts, get back on your feet, and move forward. To great Maya Angelou, in her letter to my daughter, wrote, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." And from Ralph Waldo Emerson, we are reminded the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. And third, look at adversity, failure, or loss as an opportunity to learn. And you learn from your misfortunes. From my own experience, I can assure you I've learned much more from mine and others' failures than from successes. Michael J. Fox of stage and screen fame aptly captured this when he said, "There's always failure, and there's always disappointment, and there's always loss. But the secret is learning from the loss and realizing that none of those holes are vacuums." Perspective, response, and learning. PRL, my small pearl of wisdom to share with you this evening. Now, if these insights don't work for you, or tomorrow morning you recall nothing from the past few minutes, you can always fall back on the timeless words of this institution's namesake, Thomas Aquinas, who eloquently spoke, "Sorrow can be alleviated by good sleep, a bath, and a glass of wine." All the best for your continued success. Congratulations to the parents and family, and my heartfelt appreciation to our amazing faculty, with whom these wonderful accomplishments honored tonight would not have been remotely possible. Many thanks and good evening.
Thank you, Cohen. That's a wonderful speech. I now invite back to the podium Dr. Margaret Fitzpatrick, President of the College, to present the first of our honorary degrees to Mr. Lanny Cohen. Dr. Fitzpatrick.
Lanny Cohen is the Global Chief Technology Officer of Capgemini. As head of the Global Chief Technology Officer Network, Lanny acts across all Capgemini businesses to help integrate new technology, respond to client needs, and is ultimately responsible for strengthening the relationship with partners on technology matters. With a career that spans more than 30 years at Capgemini in North America and its predecessor company, Ernst & Young, Lanny Cohen has held positions along the entire spectrum of management, from consultant to partner, vice president to CEO, and North American country board chairman. Lanny was one of the thought leaders behind Capgemini's adaptive information technology vision, and most recently has launched intellectual capital around the Applied Innovation Exchange and cloud platform services. How fortunate I was to meet Lanny over 12 years ago. His engaging personality, his enthusiasm to give back to society, and his respect for the work of our faculty and students alike drew him to the Board of Trustees of St. Thomas Aquinas College. It is not surprising that Lanny led board committees, became the chairman of the Board of Trustees, and now serves as the innovation officer on the board. He ardently supported the inauguration of the Global Center for Ethics and Social Responsibility at the college, and serves on this board as well. Lanny has also served on the boards of the Association of Management Consulting Firms and Tech America, one of the largest technology trade associations in the United States. Named one of Consulting Magazine's top 25 most influential consultants for 2004 and 2008. He was honored by the Executive Council with the Judge's Choice Award for CEO and Innovator of the Year. Lanny Cohen earned his Bachelor of Arts degree from Georgetown University and an MBA from Southern Illinois University. He is a certified systems professional and a graduate of the executive leadership programs at both Northwestern and Harvard Universities. Therefore, a recognition of his leadership in business and technology his service to St. Thomas Aquinas College, and for his strength of character. The academic community of St. Thomas Aquinas College, with the authorization of the state of New York, is privileged to bestow honoris causa, the degree of Doctor of Commercial Science upon you, Dr. Lanny S. Cohen. Congratulations.
I now invite Board of Trustee member Mr. Kevin Hallinan to the podium to present tonight's second honorary degree to Dr. William R. Farrell.
Dr. William Farrell holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in history from Ford University. He has a Master of Arts degree in Asian Studies from Florida State University, and his Doctor of Philosophy degree in Political Science from the University of Michigan. He has studied at the Defense Language Institute in Monterey, California, and at the Navy War Colleges, College of Naval Command and Staff in Newport, Rhode Island. Since 2008, Dr. Farrell has held an appointment as an adjunct professor at the Naval War College, teaching courses related to U.S.-Japanese relations. From 2003 to 2012, he served as chairman of the National Association of Japan-American Societies, a network of 37 independent Japanese-related organizations in the United States and Canada. He currently serves as a member of the Society's Executive Committee. In 2012, the government of Japan, on behalf of the Emperor, bestowed upon Dr. Farrell the Imperial Order of the Rising Sun with gold rays and neck ribbon. Among other outstanding assignments, Dr. Farrell has been the chairman and CEO of Dynamic Strategies Asia. He was an advanced research fellow at the Center for International Affairs at Harvard University and the executive director of the American Chamber of Commerce in Japan. Dr. Farrell is a veteran of the United States Air Force, where as a commissioned officer, he specialized in counterintelligence and security matters. He has had assignments that include the Office of the Joint Chiefs of Staff in Washington, D.C., and in Japan, worked with the National Police Agency, the Public Security Investigating Agency, and with branches of the Japanese Self-Defense Forces. Therefore, in recognition of his leadership in international affairs and his strength of character, the academic community of St. Thomas Aquinas College, with the authorization of the state of New York, is privileged to bestow honoris causa, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters upon you, Dr. William R. Farrell. Congratulations.
I now invite Board of Trustee member Jim Freeman to the podium to present tonight's third honorary degree to Mr. James O'Connor.
James O'Connor is a native of the Inwood section of Manhattan. He now calls Naples, Florida his home. Jim O'Connor has been for more than 30 years a trusted advisor and talented director in the private banking and wealth management division of the Bank of New York, having steered the Westchester County operations for the Bank of New York at an important business round. He's a graduate of Manhattan Prep, and he holds a Bachelor of Business Administration from Pace and a Master's of Business Administration from Fordham University. He is a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. He has in his career been an entrepreneur in startup enterprises and has held management positions with both Morgan Guarantee Trust Company and Franklin National Bank. Although now retired, Mr. O'Connor still makes frequent trips back to Westchester to advise clients on their investments, and has made a special trip to Sparkville today to receive a well-deserved recognition for his lifelong achievements. Therefore, in recognition of his leadership in finance and his strength of character, the academic community of St. Thomas Aquinas College, with the authorization of the State of New York, is privileged to bestow honoris causa the degree of Doctor of Commercial Science upon you, Dr. James O'Connor.
It is now my pleasure to begin that part of our ceremony where we award Laetare medals for, as mentioned earlier, 20 years of service to the institution. It is my pleasure to invite back to the podium Mr. Don Riley, Chairman of our Board of Trustees, to present the first of tonight's Laetare medals.
Thank you, and nice to see you all again. The Laetare medal is given for those who have spent 20 years at the college, either in administration or as a faculty. I'm thrilled tonight to acknowledge and recognize your president, Margaret Fitzpatrick. If you were to sum up her 20 years at SAC in a brief sentence, it would be someone who had a non-stop fostered an environment for dynamic institutional growth. Major initiatives interactive along with learning, collaborative programming between the academic and student life sectors, national ratings for student performance, fostering student development, addressing issues of multicultural populations, national prominence of student athletes and athletic teams have resulted from insightful understanding, hard work, and the ability to lead and influence professionals. Margaret's favorite part of working at SAC has been creating possibilities for the students and her colleagues. She enjoys envisioning the future and trying to live in a globally responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor as chairman to present the 20 years of service to St. Thomas Aquinas College, the Laetare medal of Dr. Margaret Fitzpatrick.
It is now my pleasure to ask Dr. Maria Roglieri if she would step forward. Currently a professor of Italian, Maria earned her PhD from Harvard University and came to St. Thomas Aquinas College as an assistant professor of Italian in 1995. How fortunate for our students to be taught by Dr. Roglieri, who brings the language alive with enthusiasm. Equally delighted are her colleagues, whom she shares a love of learning and a passion to maximize the potential of our students. Maria has probably served on most faculty committees at the college. She is articulate, innovative, and exhibits the values of the college of respect and truth. Dr. Roglieri has been very instrumental in building a relationship with the Cohen Foundation, an Italian-American organization founded to promote and preserve the Italian culture. Last year, Dr. Roglieri led a student trip to Italy, and this past fall led an alumni trip as well. Dr. Roglieri also shares with us, her talent as a violinist and her keen insights into the works of Dante. Her favorite part of working at SAC is that she has taught hundreds of students and been able to watch them grow and to inspire in them a love of learning, a love of reading and travel, as well as a love of the Italian language, literature, and culture. Thank you, Maria, Dr. Roglieri, for your presence among us. I am proud to bestow upon you the Laetare Medal. Now may I ask Dr. Michael Shaw to come forward. Dr. Shaw started at the college as a visiting assistant professor in the Division of Teacher Education in the fall of 1995. Following 26 years of experience in the New York City school system as a teacher and administrator, he has risen through the faculty ranks to his current status as a full-time professor. For 2 years, he was the director of the Graduate Education Program. Having received his doctorate in language, literacy, and learning from Fordham University, it was natural for him to conceptualize and organize the literacy extravaganza and the summer camps in literacy. Dr. Shaw's many published research articles have brought STAC's name to a national audience through these professional journals. Dr. Shaw is always there with a helping hand, an encouraging word, and to meet the community needs both locally and globally. He takes pride in his students' accomplishments and in awakening in the child a joy of reading. Michael feels his most meaningful and rewarding experience at STAC is the commitment of faculty, administrators, and support personnel to create a shared community of learning, working together to create the highest level of learning that leads to a 21st century success and personal fulfillment for all of our students. Dr. Shaw appreciates that STAC creates the environment for a rewarding college experience for all. Thank you, Michael, Dr. Shaw, for your presence among us. I am proud to bestow upon you the Laetare Medal.
Congratulations. It is now the time of the next part of our program is to present 3 students with awards for distinguishing themselves in their academic performance within their discipline or for the composition of an essay in the environmental writing context. First, the presentation of the Betty LaSala Award. And I now invite Associate Professor of Biology, Dr. Ryan Wynn, to come to the stage to present this year's Betty LaSala Award.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce the recipient of this year's Betty LaSala Award, Ms. Julia Hodgson. I would like to ask Julia to join me at the podium, please. Betty LaSala devoted her professional life to teaching science and sharing the science division on the secondary level in the New York City public school system. She worked tirelessly to awaken in her high school students the excitement that exists in discovering new insights in biology, ecology, and related scientific fields. Betty educated several thousand students, and the lessons she imparted to them helped them to be successful not only in the scientific fields they pursued in their college careers, but also in their daily lives. Upon retiring from teaching, Betty became a member of the St.Thomas Aquinas College President's Council. As a member of this council, she continues to provide valuable insight and inspiration to all whose lives she touched. In memory of her life, her husband, children, and grandchildren have established a commemorative scholarship at St. Thomas Aquinas College. In addition, St. Thomas Aquinas College has decided to recognize, in Betty's name, a graduating senior at the honors convocation who has earned the highest GPA in the science. This year's award winner is Julie. One of my first interactions with Julie at St. Thomas Aquinas College was, let's just say, memorable. Julie was enrolled in my introductory biology laboratory for freshman year. You remember the story where it's going, right? That semester, Julie and her lab partners were studying how different wavelengths of light affect plant growth for their independent research. Julie and her team were conducting these studies late in the fall and decided to continue their work over in Thanksgiving College. Unfortunately, Julie and her team left the light on a bit too close to the plant itself. When they returned, they found that not only did the plant die, the plastic pot holding the plant had also melted and nearly caught fire. Yes, Julia nearly burned down my lab the first year that I had a chance to meet her. Needless to say, I knew I had my work cut out for me. Despite this nearly fiery start, I knew I was in for a treat having Julia in my classes these next few years. Julia impressed me with her focus and determination, two attributes that helped her achieve this honor tonight. 2 years after the incident, Julia enrolled in my genetics course, and it was there that I discovered she was more focused, better organized, and had significantly grown in maturity since freshman year. Constantly, I would challenge her, and consistently she exceeded my expectations. This would be true for all the courses she would enroll in thereafter with me: Biochemistry 1, Biochemistry 2, Nutritional Biology, and then Q. I like to think that we've come full circle in the end, as I now trust her to conduct independent research in my laboratory, where she measures 11 fetal testosterone levels in adult fish in the presence of competition. Julia is a hardworking and highly motivated student who has demonstrated consistency with the excellent quality of her work. She is not only an outstanding student, she is also a top athlete here at St. Thomas Aquinas College. Julia is a member of the girls lacrosse team, she's a member of the honors program, she's a member of Sigma Zeta Honor Society. She has been able to balance all of her time successfully, performing all these activities while still earning an overall GPA of 3.81 here at St. Thomas Aquinas College. She is one of the best students I've ever mentored here at St. Thomas Aquinas College. I wish her the best of luck in her future endeavors, and I once again congratulate her for being named this year's LaSala Award.
Congratulations. I now call on Instructor of English, Professor Rachel Gollin, to come to the stage to present this year's Rachel Carson Environmental Writing Award.
Good evening. At this time, I'd like to invite Summer Lee to please join me on the podium. In accepting the National Book Award for Nonfiction in 1952 for her work, The Sea Around Us, Rachel Carson stated that the aim of science is to discover and illuminate truth, and that, I take it, is the aim of literature, whether biography or history or fiction. It is in this spirit and with the philosophy of the powerful relationship between the arts and sciences that St. Thomas Aquinas College hosts its annual environmental writing contest in honor of Rachel Carson. The award today is being presented for an essay entitled Water Toxicity and Scarcity, a Ripple Effect, written by Summer Lee. Summer Lee is majoring in biology and will graduate with the class of 2018. It should not escape notice that our environmental award winner is aptly named Summer. And congratulations to Summer.
This year, we're fortunate to have a new academic award. I invite Professor of English, Dr. Charles O'Neill, to the stage to present an award that inaugurates this year, the John Roberts Award for Excellence in Literary Studies.
bestowed on the students has consistently demonstrated the intellectual curiosity, unquenchable thirst for reading, and passion for creative writing that typified former Professor of English John Roberts, who left our company too soon. In his inaugural year, the award is given to LaSala. In addition to impressing all her professors, but especially her English professors, with keen insights and close and careful reading, Alyssa is also a creative writer and will be pursuing an MFA in writing after graduation. Alyssa deserves this award as the embodiment of all that Jack stood for, but also because, in her case, this is supported by her grades. Alyssa has earned a perfect 4.0 in all her English and creative writing courses. On behalf of the Roberts family, we wish to congratulate you on receiving this award in honor of John Roberts. John is a brilliant, humble man who cherishes his relationship with his students and his work as a professor of English. His family and friends share the memory of his love for words and books. It is an honor to have his legacy passed on to those who share that same passion. Alyssa, we wish you much luck on your journey.
Congratulations, students. We now come to the portion of our program where students will be inducted into a variety of honored societies. First, will Assistant Professor of English, Dr. Amos Rothschild, come to the podium on behalf of Alpha Chi.
Good evening. Alpha Chi is a co-educational society whose purpose is to promote academic excellence and exemplary character among college students, and to honor those who have achieved such distinction. Its name derives from the initial letters of Greek words meaning truth and character. As a general honor society, Alpha Chi admits to membership students from all academic disciplines. The St.Thomas Aquinas College New York Beta Chapter, established in 1973, now has 1,506 members, including 23 students being inducted this year. Will the candidates for Alpha Chi membership please rise? These students have fulfilled all the requirements for membership in Alpha Chi. Each student is a junior or senior who has a cumulative grade point average of 3.85 or better, and all are in the top 10% of the junior or senior class. Candidates, please come forward when your name is called. Kelsey C. Barnes. Kristen Barnes. Brian Corbett. Shannon D. Dobbin. Jules N. DeCourtenay. Philip J. Demetra. Teresa L. DiMolo. Sarah Dominguez. Tierney Lynch. Teresa M. McKenna. Anthony Mazzio. Owen Mendoza. Jessica Mizzi. C. LaSala. Dear Francesco Simonetti. Courtney M. Tello. Melissa Urena Castillo. Congratulations to all of the inductees.
I now invite Assistant Professor of Marketing, Dr. Deirdre Noel Engel, to come to the podium on behalf of Alpha Mu Alpha.
Good evening. The candidates for Alpha Mu Alpha please stand. Since its inception in 1937, the American Marketing Association has remained committed to the advancement of excellence in the field of marketing. Alpha Mu Alpha is the national honorary of the American Marketing Association and is designed to recognize outstanding scholastic achievement in marketing among qualified undergraduate and graduate students. Faculty, friends, and family, it is an honor to introduce to you tonight staff's very first members of Alpha Mu Alpha. Inductees, as your name is called, please come forward to be recognized. Shannon Field. Tony Ann Bukowski. Ryan Finnegan. Michael Gonzalez. Janine Brillo. Sean Kennedy. Ashley LeBrun. Christine Luke. Victoria Lynch. William Mars. Harry Roy. Lauren Morales. Kim Noah. Stephanie Pereira. Stephen Salpon. John Bradley Jackson. Ashley Stoker. Congratulations to all the members of Alpha Mu Alpha.
I now invite Instructor of Criminal Justice, Professor Ira Promisel, to come to the podium on behalf of Alpha Phi Sigma.
Good evening. Will the candidates for Alpha Phi Sigma please rise? Alpha Phi Sigma, the National Criminal Justice Honor Society, is dedicated to the recognition of scholarly achievement in the field of criminal justice. Established in 1942, the Co-Educational Society is officially designated as National Honor Society by the Academy of Criminal Justice Sciences. The Theta Iota chapter of Alpha Phi Sigma was established at St.Thomas Aquinas College for the first time in 2007. Its mission is to promote critical thinking, rigorous scholarship, and lifelong learning by emphasizing advances in research, leadership qualities among students and practitioners, opportunities for community service, and ethical standards in criminal justice professions. Alpha Phi Sigma rewards academic excellence among students pursuing undergraduate and graduate studies in criminal justice with majors and declared minors. The Society's motto, "He and she who perseveres succeeds," reflects the importance of hard work and discipline throughout life. New members of Alpha Phi Sigma were formally inducted